Everybody, thank you for checking out my review for this pipe cutter by Kseibi. I think that's how you pronounce that name. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. But I'm very pleased with them, so I decided to do a video review. I got these because I was looking for a better way to make clean cuts on PVC pipe, but I also wanted to be able to cut some tubing. I wanted a more versatile tool, and with the PVC pipe, if you cut it with a saw, you end up having to sand it, and I don't really like that. So I tried these Kseibis out basically because I'm past the point in my life where I want to waste money on Harbor Freight tools that you use only once. But I also really don't care to spend a lot of extra money just to buy a brand name just because it's a brand name. So I've been taking full advantage of Amazon's return policy to make sure that I find some really good quality tools. And I was really pleased with these Kseibis. So I just want to walk you through them really fast. It's a pretty, I mean, it's not gonna be a long review because it's pretty basic, but you can see it's really nicely made. It's not cheap material at all. It's got a nice rubber grip, has this trigger lock here. Make sure this is all the way down. I'm gonna show you why in a second because it was causing me some problems. It took me a second to figure out why. But what really sets these apart, I think, is this quick release. You see that? That's awesome. So it's ratcheting just like a lot of the other ones. Don't get the ones that are grip. That aren't ratcheting because those rely only on your grip strength. You'll get tired after a while. Ratcheting takes a whole lot less effort. But you can just click this button and release it. That's awesome. So you saw if you click just once, it just releases a little bit. That's great if you position it wrong. So say you have it like that and you're like, oh shoot, it's in there, but that's not exactly where I want it. You can click once and then be able to slide it. So I want to just show you here. I mean, that cuts so easily. Let me show you that's super, super clean cut. Look at that. Sorry, my light's reflecting kind of crazy. But what I wanted to show you is that if this is up, which was happening to me before, you can see it doesn't let it ratchet all the way down. So you end up getting to this point and it doesn't connect on the ratchet. And so it doesn't look like it cuts. And it actually, I feel dumb how long it took me to figure out that was my issue. Because I'm like, man, what the heck? These were working great. So you just put that down and then it'll ratchet just fine. So a little quick tip from a mistake that took me about 5 minutes to figure out. But you can see, like I said, really awesome, nice, clean, quick cuts. Just for demonstration purposes, I have some PVC hose here too, so I'll just, there you go. Very, very nice. And it's actually ratcheting. You would think it would kind of create little divots, but you can see it doesn't. It's perfectly smooth all the way through. So very nicely built. I've done a lot of cuts with them. See, I did it again. I didn't put that down when I was explaining to you how it works. So as long as that trigger guard is down, they work great. I've done a lot of cuts with them. I'm super, super pleased with how well they work. I mean, it's a nice, simple tool, but it's really, really well made for the price. I think you're gonna be super happy with it. Don't waste your money on the big name brands because you can get everything that they have plus more. I think this is the only one that I saw that has this one-click release. If you're doing a lot of cuts, man, that's gonna save you. So I highly recommend these. I've had no issues with them. If I do have any problems, you'll see an update at the top. But for now, I give these a big 5 stars.